I feel like exclusives are what makes. I know that they aren't always the best selling games unless you're Nintendo,
Yeah.
but like they are the thing that makes certain boxes worth having. I mean, how many people? I mean, how many quarters did we see Xbox report their sales numbers? Like we're down, double digit year over, quarter over quarter, year over year. Like 20%, 30%, not like 11% or 10%, like 30,
Uh-huh.
40%. To the point where like they're selling like maybe tens of thousands of units a quarter worldwide. Like that's awful. That's terrible, man. Like you know what I mean? Like I and it's because of this is an Xbox campaign. I'm telling, like, I mean, Xbox was doing bad before that. Not bad. They weren't selling what they thought they would, but then that came out and it's like, well, why would I buy
Yeah.
an Xbox? I mean, we've had that conversation like 3 or 4 times on this. Like, I don't know if I should invest in my Xbox anymore. I mean, that's why I have my PlayStation around still, right? Is like
Yeah.
if I'm gonna buy a game, it'll probably be there, you know? But now, like, if they're serious about bringing exclusives back and like, again, like, I don't really care that much about where these games are, but like, I think it's important to ecosystems to have those games, right? You can't play God of War on an Xbox. You can't play Mario on a PlayStation, right? Like, these things matter. They matter to the fan base. They matter to the platform. They matter to sales. They matter to getting certain people into these ecosystems. And if you want to do the whole PC thing, sure, fine, whatever. But like a lot of the fan base is still the console base, and a lot of people don't want to be PC gamers. Like I know that that's like unpopular in the gamer space, right? Because like everybody's like, well, why don't you just build a PC, play on PC? Like you and I have talked about this quite a few times. That's why the Steam machine was so appealing, right? It was like, oh, it's like kind of PC
Yep.
gaming, but kind of a console, and that is enticing. That's why the Steam Deck is enticing.
Yeah.
Like that's why these things are really interesting to me is because like, yeah, technically it's PC gaming, and once they figure it out, like you can play everything there. But now you can't play PlayStation games there anymore, except for the ones that are already out. So yeah,
It's such a shame. It's such a shame too. Because I mean, like, it put me in this weird dynamic where, like, I got to a
LeRon's gonna have to
point
have an
where,
awkward conversation with his PS5 when when
yeah,
Wolverine comes out.
baby, take me back.
Hey, all those things I said and did. I'm
Yep.
sorry.
Yeah, like, my PS5 is legit gonna be like, you've taken your tail and tucked it between your legs now, huh?
Oh man, had plenty of those conversations.
Man,
To be fair,
but yeah,
I'm gonna have that with my Xbox if this is true. So
but I do agree. Any shift in the narrative for Xbox and exclusives, could signal a major change in like Microsoft and Xbox's long-term strategy. And you know what? I've lived long enough that I've seen quite a few consoles crash and burn. We don't have Atari anymore. We don't have Coleco anymore. We don't have Intellivision anymore. We don't have TurboGrafx anymore. We don't have Neo Geo anymore. We don't have anything from Sega anymore. And this is console hardware ecosystems.
mm,
I've lived through a lot of like dead ends, happening from, in the video game business as far as hardware goes. Now I'm not saying some of those ones I just rattled off should still be thriving and kicking, but what I am saying is that, I'm not ready to see another blockbuster brand disappear. I'm
mhm.
not ready for that. Even though I'm not the biggest Xbox gamer, like I am a PC gamer, and like I feel like the heart of their games are always going to be on PC. But even though like I haven't bought an Xbox since 360, I am not trying to see us, in a time where like another blockbuster brand just like disappears. Thanos snaps and he's gone.